You want to know about my marriage? Well, it lasted 11 years.
5 years, long enough to get my green card.
2.5 years, which was about 2 years too long.
We met on a London street.
We were working together.
He was the only straight guy in the theater department.
My wedding was lovely. Outdoors, beautiful setting. A good friend officiated.
It was a big wedding, big church, great cake, you know, the works.
Vegas. His mother planned it. 7 minutes of white trash hell.
What was I thinking at the wedding? That everyone was so happy for us, and I should remember this feeling.
I thought, who are all these miserable people wearing black? And why won't they look me in the eye?
I thought, God, I hope this lasts long enough to keep the gifts.
I knew it was over when his ex-mistress phoned and said, "No, we're still seeing each other."
When a guy friend of mine knew I was unhappy and said, "But what do you really want?" And I said, "You, on this floor, right now." He was a really good friend.
When I found his profile on gay.com.
Oh, sure, we talked about it. I asked if he wanted to try counseling or not, and he just said, "Nah, I'm good."
I said, "If you're gay, just tell me." He said, "No, I'm not. I'll do anything to prove it to you. But I won't go to counseling, and I need you not to question me, ever."
He felt his cheating was a sickness. He said, "I wouldn't leave you if you had cancer."
I should have known something was wrong when he lost his wedding ring and didn't mention it. Of course, it took me 3 months to notice it was missing.
I should have known when a man says he's really bad at marriage and he has 4 ex-wives who agree with him, you should probably pay attention.
I should have known when we had sex once in an entire year. When I read in his journal that he'd had an encounter in a gym locker room. When he couldn't contain his delight that I got a summer job 4 states away. When he kept spending our rent money on drugs and new underwear. When he got mad at me for laughing at the pictures in his international mail catalogs. When he shaved off all of his body hair. When he told me only weak people can't handle meth. Oh my God, I'm an idiot!
The last confrontation? No need. He did me a favor screwing up like that.
I said, "Honey, we should get a divorce." And he said, "Okay, can I keep the boat?" And I said, "Sure, because I'm keeping the dog."
He called collect from jail and said, "You have to let me come home when I get out." Click.
My part in it? I needed to be wanted.
I was oblivious, gullible, and accommodating.
I didn't want to be alone. So I spent years working on a marriage that should have lasted as long as it takes to eat a shrimp cocktail at a Vegas piano bar. Oh yeah, there were good times. We moved to Hawaii, met lovely people, didn't see his mother for 4 years.
I loved the dog, and I'm still using those dishes.
I got nothing.
Where am I now? Still single.
I'm less gullible, still way too accommodating. I'm working on it.
I'm having a passionate, crazy love affair with myself.
What would I say to him now? I don't know. Thanks for being brave enough to stand up with me and not being afraid to admit you were sleeping with me.
Thank you for taking your dramas elsewhere.
Fuck you.
After it ended, it was like he didn't exist. Like, huh? What was that all about?
My mum still has a little thing for him.
I was so afraid our friends would hate me, but they stood by me. They said, "We liked him okay, but we love you."
Our relationship now? We're Facebook friends.
Facebook friends.
I blocked him.
What did he do?
What did he do?
What did he do?
He was an actor.